exposing one of the Cabal's greatest secrets.
We've got something big for you today because we're blowing the lid on one of the Elite's greatest secrets. So make sure you guys stick around till the end of the video because I promise you're going to want all the information on this one. But before we go any further, this video was made 100% for entertainment purposes only. It's speculation, my theories, my thoughts, none of it's factual. Matter of fact, it's fake. Let's just say that I'm an actress and I'm practicing my movie lines. Hopefully that's good enough. Now that we've gone over that, let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about how we're all paying for electricity and energy when we don't need to. It's 100% free to us, and I'm going to explain exactly how and why and everything you need to know. Now, have any of you guys ever noticed how in photographs of ancient old world, there's never any like power pylons on the street? But it's not like for them having a lack of electricity because we all know that they had electricity. But yet, when you look around our world, our streets are filled with these power pylons and wires, but yet the ancient world had no wires. Makes you think, right? How are they doing it? Well, that's because they were harnessing free energy from the ether. What is the ether, Katie? You might ask. Don't worry, I'll explain. Just hold on. Have you guys ever noticed these metal balls that are on top of all the ancient buildings? They have like this metal pole sticking up and this big ball on it. Have you ever noticed it or even questioned what it is or what it's for? These balls on top of all the buildings were filled with mercury. And on top of them was an antenna which was harnessing all of the electromagnetic energy out of the ether. This energy was then sent to the mercury, and watch what happens. This would cause the mercury to spin, therefore creating free energy. And all of these buildings around the world were harnessing free energy because this was during the time of the Great Tartarian Empire, which I'm sure many of you have heard lots about. Don't believe me? Take a look at all of these buildings for yourselves, and look, they all have the metal balls and antennas. And now I know you're like, okay, Katie, then why can't we access the free energy today? If they have all these mercury balls and antennas already set up, we should be good to go. Let's use them. If only it were that easy. The government's gone around and either destroyed most of these buildings, but the ones that they haven't destroyed, they've grounded them out. How do they ground these buildings out, you might ask? Well, they take a big grounding wire coming out of the ground, and it goes over the building, up to the antenna, and then back down the building on the other side, back into the ground, and basically grounds it out. Therefore, we cannot access the free energy. They're pricks, I know. Here, take a look at this quick video so you have a better idea of exactly how these buildings are grounded out, therefore preventing us to access the free energy.
So we've got a 130-foot building, which is supposedly a church, and it's been grounded with heavy-duty grounding cable to stop the antennas that are at the top from transferring energy down to the bottom. We've been lied to. 1692, and this place had power. They need to ground it on both sides to stop the antennas transferring the ether from above to the ground level. So they create a ground loop which runs up all the way to the top of the building, connected to the antennas, and then back down the other side and stops the energy.
I know, it's nuts, right? You know how many people have been to that building and seen that wire and probably not even thought anything of it. So what is the ether? Well, essentially, in layman's terms, it's the essence of the universe. The ether is a field that is always present and connects all things. Yes, me, you, and the guy walking down your street, we're all connected. Everything and everyone is connected. And every connection has an infinite number of interconnections. The ether is a grand web of consciousness upon which the electromagnetic spectrum operates. Every inch of the ether consists of an infinite amount of free energy. This is the elite's greatest secret. But humanity is starting to pay attention, notice, and understand this. If science were to admit that the ether exists, it would completely destroy the entire atom and particle science that this system was built on, and would single-handedly end the demand for coal, oil, and gas-ran machinery, therefore putting those businesses out of business. Which is like the main reason that they're hiding all of this information from us and why all of those buildings have either been destroyed or grounded out. because they want to collect, our money each month, paying for our energy bills and all this stuff, and, our gas and everything else. It's huge. Business is too big to even let pause for a day, let alone end completely. But let's be real. Denying the existence of the ether is comparable to a fish denying the fact that it's surrounded by water. It's asinine. Now, we've lost a lot of information and knowledge from our past, but I say it's time that we start to reclaim and take back our power and knowledge. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. And make sure you're following us on all of our other social media pages for more videos just like this.
How could I have... Congratulations, Raiden.
For the tournament, you will need this. Forged by the Elder Gods, it gives the wearer power over lightning and thunder. Go ahead, try it.
Holy Ark of the Covenant. It is incredible. But is it necessary?
In addition to possessing great might, the Outworlders you will face also wield great magic. The amulet levels the playing field.
You must be careful.